Hello and welcome back to another episode of D&D and Things. I think our video decided that it's going to short out on us for a moment, so give me a second on that to refresh. Hopefully the audio and video stays in sync. If not, please let me know so I can make some adjustments on it. We've been tweaking with some settings, so hopefully everything lines up and is in sync. I apologize, we have not been on for 2 weeks. We did take a midweek to midweek vacation, so we were working on getting ready for that, and so some stuff came up that we just weren't able to really take care of doing any streams. But we're back. We miss you guys, we miss gaming, but we needed a little bit of a break with our girls Stinky and Princess. If you haven't yet, there are some videos up of some recent dice unboxings and everything, so go check those out. Today, we are going to hop back into Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I think we are on Mass Effect 2. We are hopefully, I think we're approaching the end of that, so that's coming up. And we will be going into Mass Effect 3. I will be playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition on stream until it's completed. I have not decided what we're doing yet after Mass Effect. I've had some thoughts that we can talk about throughout the video, or we'll throw up a poll somewhere for you guys to let me know what you guys might want to might want to see. There's an ability for Mass Effect Andromeda. I was thinking maybe one of the Fallout games. I have New Vegas, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4. Maybe going back to one of the games that have come out on Humble Bundle that we did a preview for, and just kind of doing a fresh start and doing a blind playthrough of one of those games that I haven't played before. Maybe going back and finally finishing Cyberpunk. We'll see. But if you guys have any thoughts, please let me know. In the comments, shoot us a message over on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on any of our platforms. But without further ado, we will go ahead and jump into Mass Effect Legendary. And there we go. Good. We're all in. Okay. Like I said, if you notice any audio, my audio and my video for my camera being a little bit off, please let me know so I can go into the settings and fix that. So, let's just stop here and see what we were doing. I guess I could have just set in pairs. So we've got Samara's, Tally's, we have the false positive on the Citadel, Arrival, and Overlord. Now, one of these I don't necessarily want to do right away. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but one of them's technically story-wise after the final mission. I think we're going to go ahead and go do Tally's first. Out of curiosity. Okay, yeah. I'm almost maxed Renegade, so that should work out. So we're going to go to the Migrant Fleets, where we're going first. So we don't have a whole lot left to do. So we're going to finish up. We're going to go... crashing ship is what? Shadowbroker base. We've got some rich planets that we can go mine if we need to. Which we may need to. No clue what's going on there. Okay. So there's a couple things going on here. We're going to start with helping Tally. I think that's what we're going to start with. No, I don't think. I know that's what we're starting with. We're starting with Tally. We're starting with the Migrant Fleet. That's where we're starting. That's just beautiful. Just saying. Don't think a whole lot of outsiders really get to go to the Migrant Fleet, but as Tally's commanding officer, we're getting half, I think. So we have to bring Tally Tally is one of our stuff. I think because Garrus has been a long time with Tally, we're bringing Garrus as well. But you can see the only two that we haven't really finished. We've got one that we haven't gotten yet, and I think I remember who that is, and then Tally and Samara. So, I think we're going to grab Tally and Garrus. It's what we're going to run with at the moment. So, not spending any of my points yet, because I don't want to put it in anything that... you can have more of that. You can... have more of that. I think everyone's weapons are good. So we're gonna leave it at that. Yeah, that'll do.
Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
The lore of the Quarians in this is like, wow, beautiful. You really get to understand Quarian culture a little bit better through this this particular mission.
Captain Sheppard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I've never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepherd.
What are the charges against Tally, Captain?
The charge is treason, and the punishment if she is found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I'd never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tally, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Bro.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Talizora doesn't need a Quarian captain to stand for her.
Talizora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbay. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tally. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tally. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine Father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Sheppard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
It would have been helpful to know about this earlier, Tali.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
I unfortunately will not take Renegade for Tali. Tali is one of my favorite characters in the series. And we have to wear our masks, our helmets in this area because of the Quarian's system.
Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali of Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Sheppard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Sheppard was Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Sheppard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active Geth to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Sheppard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause. We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Pretty much told them to stick it where the sun don't shine.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepherd. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepherd, and I need to find out.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepherd, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
At least someone here's looking out for Tali. Will retaking the Alarai really help her case?
Tali showing a desire to correct mistakes she may have made will make up for a lot of lost ground. But more importantly, you may find evidence of what happened. With luck, it will exonerate Tali from any wrongdoing.
I'm supposed to care about that now? All I want to do is find Father.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepherd about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Doctor, those real. It's a husk, a collector minion.
No, Vitor, this is Shepherd, a friend of Talizora's. Shepherd rescued you from Freedom's Progress. Do you remember?
Shepherd gave me the Cerberus. Too many questions. Can't sleep, can't eat, wrong answers.
Poor Vitor. What did Cerberus do to him?
When they returned Vitor to us, he was suffering from malnutrition, exhaustion, dehydration, and the after effects of several drugs.
Your patient was pretty disturbed when we found him. His health problems were effects of the Collector attack.
Shepherd! You're trying to justify what Cerberus did?
To be fair, Talizora, most of the drugs I found in his system appear to have been from attempts to stabilize him and force a lucid state. It was brute force medicine, far less gentle than we would have preferred, but it was not physical torture.
It doesn't need to be.
I didn't mean to upset him. I'll leave.
Doctor, is it time for the meds yet? I need my meds.
Not yet, Vitor. Soon.
Talizora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepherd. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Voice is familiar.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Farscape.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems.
The voice is
Given
from
the likely
one of the
networked
actors
intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect
remember
between
who,
10
but
and
for
50
Farscape.
units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
That's a good
Shepherd
talk
spoke
to
well to
other
the
admirals.
admirals.
Call Rieger.
Shepherd, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Carl.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay...
Talizora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Really? Kind of. Xenophobic. I'm getting. Rosa is with the little one in Pittsburgh right now, so need lots of prayers for our
Loyalty to the
little
fleet is about more than just
one
killing
who's
Tali's
been in the
orders.
hospital.
If Talizora is stuck with
But well, she's in children's home, but
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Sheppard Vas Normandy.
Let's head to the LRI.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora.
prayers, thoughts and prayers for the little one. She's had to go to the ER, so send her positive vibes. We need that little one to fight. Pretty awesome ship. Wow. The migrant fleet in itself is pretty, like, outstanding.
Incoming!
I haven't fought Geth in a while.
I'll light him up.
One down.
Ammo!
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rail Zora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Understood.
With you, Shepherd.
Coming!
Start hat. Let's see. We want you, and I want you, and I want you. I want you so bad.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepherd, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
something you might have to come to terms with, Miss Tally. Short hack. Let's see, we'll take use, and we would use, and a U would do.
I'll take it.
To make it be fine. Nice.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Trouble to the left. Ah!
To play memory, or matching. Not memory, it's matching. This one's matching. This is the matching game. Voila! That's not what I want to do.
Oh! I love this ride.
Want some more?
Heads up!
Contact bolt ready. One down.
One less to worry about.
Yes. Can do.
You got it.
Voila! That will do, my friend. That will do.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tally. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
If you don't take back your home, the Geth win.
I won't let that happen. Not today. Not ever. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Badass shepherd.
Nothing faster than proceeding on
There? Gotta hate when you run out of ammo in the middle of a battle. The worst. Luckily, we just got more.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
Every Geth on this ship will die, Tali. It won't bring him back. But it's what he would have wanted.
I don't care what he would have wanted, Shepherd. I wanted a father who cared about me more than his war effort. I wanted a father who would take the sick leave time and let me see his face without a helmet in the way. Instead, I got orders. And this. And a panel of admirals who think I'm a traitor. Those were my father's gifts to me.
You also got his mind, and the best military training in the Quarian fleet.
You're right. I know what he'd do. Better than anyone. Maybe he had to know I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Yes. I do. Come on. Let's finish this.
Memory! Those are always fairly simple ones. Nothing too crazy. That goes to there, and that goes to there, and that goes to there, and that goes to there.
Hostile spotted. Enemy combat. Approach.
Where we just go with one of these. Ah! Damn it. I died. Went to me because I didn't take some cover. I should switch to my heavy weapon first. Gonna go with one of these.
Incoming.
Watch for drum.
These heavy weapons made that like a cinch because, you know, you fire a black hole at things and nothing really
exists. To the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Play the recording.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
That breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but when this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepherd. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepherd.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepherd. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
It's only been
We're
a
right
few
here.
hours.
Shepherd was right. Springing the information about Rail on Tali. Patrick dared her to take back the Amaranth. We killed her.
A pity, Shepherd.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepherd. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepherd, please.
Does Captain Shepherd have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding!
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
That is
And
complete...
you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth. Do whatever you want with your toy ships, but leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tali's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepherd, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepherd.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Tali, about what your father said. What he did. You deserved better.
I got better, Shepherd. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
I'll take it!
Cleared of all targets. Enter trust in Shepherd ensures her loyalty on the mission. Yes, Geth are troubling, likely to need Quarian forces again. Reapers cannot risk additional instability. Drains enemy kinetic power to boost your shield. Ooh, that's fun. New outfit. Tali. Got shield strength. Amplifier and some credits. Die! Finished the treason mission. Sorry, Miss Rosa is sending me some updates, so I just have to keep an eye out for when she sends me a message. We will have to go talk to Miss Tali. because, we just did her loyalty mission and we need to go check in on her.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Cool. We do want to know that he has ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Find all guards dead along with most of the subjects. Huh. Interesting. And then we want to look at her other outfit because we have her one. Not you, Garrus. Say that. That was the best one. Milky. Now we go do some upgrading really quick with what little resources we have. Maybe. Nothing there that we can get. Nothing there that we have the resources for. Don't care about that because we like the look. Guess shield strength. We're gonna go talk to Tally.
No messages for you, Commander.
And we're gonna do we're gonna go get the IFF after we talk to Tally, I believe. No. Yes. Maybe. Probably. Not certain. I think so.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepherd. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepherd. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Yeah. Don't love the Paragon points, but take them. Okay. Okay, now to figure out what the next mission we're doing is. Check something and do a checking real quick.
No messages for you, Commander.
crashing ship. Investigate. Let's save crashing ship. We're gonna go save a crashing ship because I have no idea what that entails. I'm not sure what mission that goes with. I'm pretty sure that one's a ride. We have something to do on the Citadel. We'll get to that. That one's definitely Overlord. Let's go save a crashing ship. Why not? Sure. That. MSV Broken Arrow. Enter orbit. Begins to detect rapidly decaying derelict ship in orbit over the planet. Ship's manifest notes. Volatile munitions cargo aboard. Undisturbed, the ship's trajectory will lead to impact with Jonas. High probability that the crash site will be forgone. Jonas. Gas signature detected on board. Okay. Sure, why not? Why not? We don't want charm options, we want intimidate options. We're just about full renegade at this point. Take Tally and let's take... Let's take Tally again. Why not? Mix it up a little bit. Not putting any points to me. Tally has no points, and Jack has 3 points. Oh, we're at full renegade, it looks like. We're just about.
Collision with the planet's surface is
Just
imminent
about
and
full.
transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
Oh, this is a time mission. Awesome. Start bypass.
Get the back to fun. Go for the optic.
Offline, life support system damaged, engines disabled. Oh, hello. Okay, where am I supposed to go?
That's me, dumbass!
Gosh, freaking darn it. Stop it. Bleepity bleep bleep bleep! Bleep bleep it! Bleep bleeper bleep bleep it! Sorry. I didn't mean to curse at you and Muppet. Just have to be not as stupid here.
They're all yours to take up.
Nope, not on that side, not on that side, not on that side.
Come here! Good girl!
Bloody fuck. Give it. Weapon gas! Gosh darn it. Okay. That was easy. That was simple. Oh, that must have come from the Shadow Broker. Yeah, that must have been like an extra, like, side mission from the Shadow Broker. go do this one. For reason. For reason, yeah. I'll go do this one for reasons. Garrison Grunt will do. We'll do Garrison Grunt. Team Badass Brigade. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that there. I want to change this at some point. Ooh. Anything it hits. Or a splash damage. Let's do Incinerate. Heavy Incinerate. Garrus is probably good, and Grunt has 5 points. Okay. We can have that, I think. Grunts. And everything else is good.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's mass effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the hurricane, huh?
Smells bad. There's blood, but something's wrong with it.
Boom!
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hold represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth. We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chindanabali.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
So we're trapped. Wonderful.
The Normandy's got guns, use them.
The Normandy lacks the necessary firepower. Reaper shields are impervious to dreadnought fire. Shepherd, a kinetic barrier can only be produced by a mass effect generator. That is true for any ship, even a Reaper. At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the wreck's mass effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
We'll make a sweep for survivors and research data, then we'll knock this ugly piece of crap out of the sky. Be ready to pick us up. Being crushed in the heart of a brown dwarf is not on today's agenda.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
What a mess. Anyone else hungry?
You're married. You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remembered too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
It sounds like the Reaper was affecting their minds.
To the right! I know thanks, sheppard. You go. Nice. I thought Geth made these husk things. Nothing can hurt me! Burn and die!
This should slow him down.
You're up! Take it! I'll put them down! Feel the blood rage!
You'd think John to know.
Burn and die!
Not that one!
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off.
God damn! What? That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel. I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, this ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
I couldn't see the shooter. Survivor from the science team.
I love this ride. Let's stay.
Feel the blood rage!
not smart, correct? Bugger.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was...
This should come in handy.
We've seen these before, Shepherd. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on Eden Prime.
See how the room's arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
It does look like that. But why would they want this to happen?
You heard the logs? They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated. How about we all take a step back from the weird alien impaling devices?
Right.
Husks, unfortunately, aren't something you just sit back and knife, because they don't die. Domination husks are the worst.
We've got 5 days without a workplace left.
I don't think that's true. Nice.
Shepherd, Commander. Geth talk. Since it knows you, tell it I don't need its help.
Since when do Geth operate alone? They get smarter the more of them there are.
Heads up!
Nothing can hurt me.
Shoot the crotches.
Nothing can hurt me!
Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! Damn it! Damn it! It is no good. No good at all. What is going on? It does not seem like my audio is capturing. Does not seem like anything's going on over here. I think my... What's going on? Meh! Meh, meh, meh. Meh, 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 meh. Looks like my stream has froze. What's going on? What's going on? Maybe. Time to go into slow-mo all the time. There we go. Okay. Look out!
Moving to cover. Nope. Going to ground.
Yeah, moving. Right.
Heads up!
Got it. Stop it. Too late. Now. Moving. Weak. I am. Shield and fail. You got it. Got it. I got it. Too late. Now.
Okay. Now we're a little bit back on track. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone who's joining. We're just playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Maybe slightly getting our butts kicked and us by us.
Time to fight!
There's more that are going to pop up here.
Nothing can hurt me. Run! Now you'll fry!
Moving to cover.
Cover!
Look out! And stay down.
If I did a little bit of freezing of them, because, you know, I didn't have my freeze ammo on.
This is interesting.
Can't check that before we started.
On it.
Going to ground.
Gear up. I'll put them down.
Firing a high-impact shot. I'll take the shot.
My team deal with the ads as I take on the Scion.
Affirmative.
Got it. You're hitting me, Shepherd!
I'm sorry.
Hostiles! On it! On it! I got it!
Lost shields.
One less to worry about.
I got it! Too late! Now you're dead! Taking cover!
Hostile!
This should slow him down.
Okay, point out the core and I'll tear it out.
Then we get off the ship fast.
Start bypass. You go to you. You go to you. You go to Ayo, and you, my friend, have nothing.
That it?
So the Cerberus team did recover it. Where are they now?
Trouble! Put them down! On it. Watch right.
Fire, sheppard.
Burn and die.
Hostiles!
Too late! Now you're dead!
Scoped and dropped! Not that one!
Sheppard, that Geth's still here. Want it for target practice?
Leave it. We have enough trouble.
Tally said no one's ever captured a Geth intact.
You know the risk. That's all I'm going to say.
There's no time for a debate. Move out.
Hang on, folks!
King again!
Open the port side airlock. We're clear. Go!
Reaper IFF successfully retrieved. Loss of Cerberus team on the Reaper vessel. Unfortunate, but unsurprising. We'll use team's health records for comparison against husks encountered on Reaper for possible insight into indoctrination and husk conversion. We skin, shotgun damage, credits, and platinum. We may have a cutscene. Possibly. I'm not sure. But there may be a cutscene. Quite possibly be a cutscene.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up, interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. It is important we test it thoroughly before attempting the Omega-4 relay. It will take some time to properly integrate it with our own systems.
Are we talking hours or days?
Impossible to say. The technology is complex. The crew will begin work immediately.
Okay. Until then, we keep building our team.
I'll let you know when the IFF is ready for shakedown.
Renegade. Of course I got Paragon. I got Paragon because I didn't, get rid of it. But if we go to our journal, not our journal, our squad, our Paragon's pretty much max, or our Paragon's not even, that high, and our Renegade's max, which is what we want. Ultimately, what we want. And let's see. Await for the IFF installation. Okay. We can get the shotgun. We can research that already. That's a plus. Not that I use shotguns, but, those, done with that, and...
Commander, you've received a new
Probably
message at your private
talk to
terminal.
Reaper, or do we got- Ooh. Foregone colony on Jonas. Basically, thank you for saving us. Admiral Durox. Well, you know, I'm pleased that you have recovered the Reaper IFF. You believe that it can be trusted. I think this is the deck I want for him. I think. I'm not certain though. But I think. Therefore I am. I don't know. I'm just being crazy right now. But aren't we all a little mad out here? Think about that. Aren't we all a little mad? Seems like we froze again, and I do not know what is going on, but we will see. That took a hot second. Miracle yet. And then into the AI core of the server room.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the AI core room, where my higher functions are housed.
You're not mobile, are you? You can't get out of here?
I have minimal access to the ship's systems. Direct landlines allow me to interface with the security monitors and public address system. In combat, I am provided temporary access to the electronic warfare systems.
Hut! I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aya!
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
You understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Every Geth I met before you tried to blow my head off.
We have not met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepherd, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine. You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the Old Machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
I fight Geth. You do anything hostile, I blow you to pieces. Just so we're clear.
We have no hostility towards you.
Sure didn't seem that way at Eden Prime and the Citadel.
You fought heretics, not true Geth. Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepherd Commander opposes the old machines. Shepherd Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
You want to follow my orders? Say so. Clearly. Otherwise, I'll rip your batteries out right now.
We will follow your orders.
Good. Now what do I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
I didn't ask your opinion, Edie.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data. Shepherd Commander.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it.
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL-COM system to download relevant data.
Edie, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepherd.
Ooh. Alright, a lot more for that, though.
Planning suspended. Topic.
A lot more.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
So yes, we now have a Geth who is fighting with us. Not against us. So, what do we do next? Do we go do some Mara's mission. But before we do some Mara's mission,
No
I
messages
think
for you.
we take a little break.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. Makes me a little uneasy, but I trust your judgment, Commander.
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, guys. Right here's a great time to take a wee little break. So we will take a wee little break. But I go and check in on Miss Rosa and the little one and take a potty break. So I will be back in just a minute. Whoa. And not quite back. Let's see here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Or gotta love technology. Oh, we gotta turn this on. Gotta turn that off for EQ. Bring this up. Just this and that. Done. Well, that loads back up. Maybe. Possibly. There we go. There I am. There we are. Okay. So I think we're gonna go and run the mission for Samara next. Maybe take a guess with us. Because, you know, why not? I gotta go to the Mass Effect Relay. Could probably go and, like, find some rich planets, too. Because we've got a couple of things going on. Palladium-rich planet. We'll go do that and then do Samara's Quest. Palladium-rich planet is... God.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
Getting and probing. So it's just what every planet
Probe
wants.
launched.
A nice, good probing. Everyone wants a good probing, don't you? Don't you
Probe
want
launched.
a good probing like that?
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Ooh, that's a good one. I feel like this is more
Probe away.
platinum, right? But I could have misread.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Prototypes. Yes, that's right. Research. So Legion gets the Widow. That's fun. iridium, palladium, platinum. Okay. So a bunch more crap we need.
No messages for you, Comander.
Probably want most upgrades. Before we go on the suicide mission, we want most, if not all, of the upgrades. So, part of why there's debate on whether or not to do like the Shadow Broker mission before or after. Because it is DLC, technically, like in release order it comes after, but in terms of resources available, you kind of want to do it before. And we didn't necessarily have to go like do all the loyalty missions. Although a little spoiler alert, if you don't do them, you pretty much don't have a crew afterwards. Let's take Samara. You know what? Let's take Legion. Why not? Let's take Legion. Kind of want to take Legion and Tally at the same time, because you know that would be fun. Okay, and Legion has like a bunch of points. Legion has become an expert at disassembling organic like weapon damage. That increases health. And you get an attack drone. Okay. Legion gets that one and yep, that'll do. That will do.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
The Asari Republics has ceded its share of defense responsibility to the Turian hierarchy. The Human Alliance maintains a majority share of forces.
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
I can see you're trying to flatter me. Don't.
Of course. Forgive me. You just made me nervous, is all.
I heard you talking about us. What do you want?
Please, we're all friends here. There's no need for language of that sort. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
I'm not running that before. Although sometimes this particular game things get adjusted a little bit after your first visit, so
this should come in handy.
I don't think I have that yet.
Sponsored by Canara Staffing Services.
People come to
progress
places
is
such as
being
this
investigated
seeking a
as a
better
possible
life.
terrorist attack
And
by
when they
dissidents
get
from
here,
former
they
council
find
races.
this.
While no formal statement has been issued, the council has made formal information requests of a Solarian Special Tasks Group.
I let if I ever come from him.
Vibrant people forced into
Investigators on
destitution
Milky
on a
have uncovered
world
troubling
filled with
data from the
criminals.
wreckage of Peak 15.
They deserve protection.
Researchers there may
If I
have been
survive
cloning
the mission,
arcanine
I
genetic
will
material.
return here.
Fortunately, according to council representatives, the experiment produced no living arcanine.
Must have been more things added to the wares here. I thought there was one thing I didn't have.
Applied to galactic. You, sir. You're a blunt. You.
Regardless, this news is a major boon for Omega. All business can finally resume.
Come on, let me in.
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her.
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl, pretty thin. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Go back to the apartment. Where we're gonna start. I guess where we're gonna start is at the tenement. Yeah, go to the apartment. We need to go to the apartment. It's where we need to go.
Come on, let me in.
An initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
Reports from the slums claim that the plane that incapacitated the residents is now gone.
Aint. End this now.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I'm looking into your daughter's death.
Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm working for Aria. Are you ready to answer my questions?
I don't care if Aria sent you. You're asking about my nephew. That's what matters. No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Once we have all the facts, we'll decide on a course of action.
If you find the person that hurt my nephew, kill her.
Or tell me where she is and I'll kill her.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone, and nothing will fix that. Why did this happen? She never hurt anybody.
We need to look in your daughter's room. Nothing will be disturbed.
I'll try, but if my investigation requires it, I'll do what I have to do.
Please try. For me. Please.
I'll examine her things. Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peer. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She kills with sex, and I have no plans to sleep with her.
Perhaps you have a right to be glib, sheppard, but caution is wise here. Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds like my kind of Asari.
You joke, sheppard, but for all your might, you will be in great danger. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
You sound like you're working your way toward an idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, sheppard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I never went with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta.
His work is sublime. Don't say...
Commonly known as the Consort, may be leaving the Citadel after years
Time to go clubbing.
rumors of intelligence leaks.
Breaking news. The weekly death toll is rising.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Let's get started.
Shepherd, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepherd, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is flying tomorrow.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I'm ready to punch someone, and you're too close.
Relax, relax. It's cool. I'll step off.
Hi again. I already said I loved you, though.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
What kind of help?
My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega game. She's saying that Flora is the worst of the worst.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's on her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You're on your own with this.
Well, I guess that's it. She's dead.
Lots of money. Good cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep paint on our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? Human thinks she's tough.
Tougher than you.
Do you know anyone interesting?
You're breathing on my dream!
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Can you back that up? We go out to the alley, only one of us comes back in.
I'm just trying to have a drink here. No need to get all excited. Damn humans.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vayenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine. Yes. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Do where it sings and seduce her. That's what we're doing right now. We're playing the seducing game. What is that?
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly did. I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
You might have to do a save game here. Yes.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Okay, we're doing something real quick.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, sheppard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
You compare us, but you're nowhere near my league.
So strong. I need this. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Yeah, see, we can go down that path. We weren't high enough on certain aspects. But
I'm not the victim you were hoping for.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper. Marin! Mother, do not call me that! I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother, you made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepherd. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morin.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepherd, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
I don't know what happens if you choose Warren over Samara. I think she ends up seducing you and killing you? But I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever taken that route. Luckily our Paragon's pretty, or our Renegade is pretty much maxed. So...
End is not.
Okay.
Emotions at Shepherd's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see her return, others believe her false death was betrayal.
Some reports that mercenaries and their employ were responsible for the death of Omega's public enemy #1. Eclipse and Bloodpack representatives contest the claim, stating that no identifiable corpse remained, and thus no
Hop on the Normandy.
responsibility for Arcade. Regardless, this news is a major boon.
Commander, Legion would
We
like
gotta
to talk with
go... Okay, we gotta go have 2 conversations. Samara and Legion, which are both in the crew decks. We're gonna go have these conversations, and then, though I would like to keep on streaming, well, it looks like we got a freeze again. Yay, technical issues. 100% certain what's going on, but it seems like the stream is frozen. Which is no fun, which means I'm talking to myself anyways, but it means I'm doing more talking to myself than normal. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's going on with the audio and the video and everything tonight, but at points it seems like everything is just
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, sheppard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, sheppard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
I should go.
Of course, Commander. Thank you again.
Okay, now we're gonna go to Legion.
Shepherd Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL comm buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoined the network.
So the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations.
Gives us Legion's loyalty. And I think we said the moment. That's probably going to do us for this evening. Probably. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what all we have left to do and make a game plan from there, and then that's going to do us for this evening.
No messages
There.
for you, Commander.
Okay.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
I'm on my way. Joker, the ship is yours. Don't scratch the paint.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What am I doing right now? I'm sorry, I missed you. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Well, whatever happens, I'm gonna have to save. I'm not sure what's going on right now. I need to save.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who? Oh, shit! We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I am detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
Well, we have a save point, so I've got to end for tonight. I was forgetting about this part of the game. So, anyways, let me switch stuff around here and get what we need to do done. There we go. So, I've got to get going here. I have to help my mother with something. My mom with something. So, thank you for joining us. Make sure you check out all of our social media links in those below. We are at D&D everywhere. Make sure you check out Humble Bundle as well, one of our partners, affiliate partners. You support us by going there as well. And make sure you check out Skull Splitter Dice. Both are great products. We should be finishing up the game here in the next week or two. We may have another stream later this week, playing a little bit more since we've been away for 2 weeks. So make sure you keep doing everything. We'll give you an update hopefully later this week as to what's coming up. If you haven't already, go check out our review of all the Humble Bundle games that we did a couple that was released last Thursday. And in the meantime, keep being a beautiful, unrepeatable miracle, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.